Hello and welcome to another motorcycle maintenance fails. These are just a few random videos and a couple of photos that I've taken. Thank God for the locking washer on there, otherwise that would have definitely come off. On to this one, 2-stroke 125, and that is the oil mixing pump device, whatever you want to call it, that regulates the amount of oil to mix with the petrol. Depending on obviously how much throttle you give it, depends on how much fuel and oil it will mix together. Fortunately for this customer, it was actually sticking in the maximum oil position, so it wasn't restricting oil and obviously damaging the internals of the engine. Customer complaint, bike not running very well, so after a bit of testing we come across, quite fortunately found this failed O-ring. Over time, obviously it was an old bike, so it just deteriorated over time. Triumph Daytona 675 regulator rectifier plug. Customer had already replaced the regulator rectifier, but said it still wasn't charging, so we came across this where the plug had melted. So this one we had to actually replace all the wire, and not all of the wire and loom, but the wires that go down to the generator and the plug itself. Oh, head gasket failure, you say? Yes, indeed it was. Water and oil mixed. Rank. If you do your own maintenance on your bike yourself, it's always worth checking your clutch cable. Mine went recently on a new to me bike, and this one here is just shows that's about one pull away from snapping. And this is a benefit of having a magnetic sump plug. If you see there the amount of the kind of sediment and metallic bits on the end of the sump plug, and that's what it did look like. That was on a little KTM, and this one here is on quite a new Ducati. I think it's a Street Fighter, the model of the one in the background there. So personally, I would definitely say it's worthwhile having a magnetic sump plug just to aid your oil filter and everything else, stopping that stuff floating around inside your engine. Also, just cleaning and just maintaining bits on your bike. I mean, this here now, how on earth it's made a perfect J on the forks from corrosion under the chrome? I've got no idea. Random corrosion, but in all fairness, that actually came off alright. You know, I thought it was going to be a headache. It still amazes me how nobody even just uses their eyes and looks at the bike. That's not difficult to see. Now, on to either my mate can do it cheaper, or I've got no idea but I want to save myself a couple of quid. And as you can see with that wire there, the wheel speed sensor for the front wheel trapped between the fork leg caliper area and rubbing against the brake disc. I mean, how? Onto just a couple of random pictures really of inside of a fuel tank that was quite badly corroded, and this was after quite a bit of work to get out all of the loose debris that was inside. So much rust, but there you go, something just to see. There's a random steering damper loose, and then onto, can't get my head around this one. Cannot, as they cut the tyre off with an angle grinder. No words, don't know. I mean, how? Why? Just on to the repair of an attempted theft of I think it was like a CBR 125. Ripped all the wires out. As you can see just there, there's a tiny little nub. Managed to get soldered onto it, and a bit of RTV just to help for stability wise. And we'll see how it goes, but it worked. Don't you just love coming across something where something's been previously broken and then glued together with a bit of super glue? Lovely. Thankfully you could actually see the super glue. It was on there, and you can see there bolts missing from both the air filters on both sides, which was nice. And then finally, yeah, I don't think I need to say much about that, do you? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more.